Birks was established in 1879, and it was the most exquisite, the most beautiful, and the most elegant. All of us can sit down and say, wow, who doesn't know Birks? When you have two great Canadian brands coming together in these type of collaborations, you know that the outcome will be something special, something exciting, something unforgettable. What makes me happy is when you walk by Birks and you see everything there and all like the jewelry and the atmosphere behind it makes you want to go into that establishment. Birks and Greta Constantine share the same impeccable craftsmanship. We are really for the special moments in our lives. When Birks reached out to us, we were more than excited. When you can work with really amazing brands such as Birks, that's like having a dream come true. The process of designing the Dare to Dream dress was one of which I liked the most because it had to do with individuality, the modern person, which is, it doesn't have to be in your face. It kind of had this veil appeal, but at the same time, it didn't have to be a veil. So we created this underskirt, and the underskirt has the actual mesh motif, which was actually designed from the ceiling for the first Birks store in Montreal. And this is going over 140 years. So the sustainability of that is inspiring on itself. When designing the North Star dress, that was something that had to be adventurous, fun, new. And it's also in a 5-pronged setting, which also represents the 5 points of the star, which I thought was really incredible. It was nice to be able to make it into a piece of clothing that adds to a piece of jewelry that has such a fantastic story. 1879 dress was the most classic yet modern. Birks was established in 1879, and it was taking a bit of their heritage. We learned about the wedding dresses of the 1800s, and the fact that it's based on that. You didn't want it to look too historic, but at the same time, you got to take those elements to bring it back to the modern side of it, back to 2022. The Birks blue dress, as I say the word blue, as their signature color, and their inspiration came from the sea, the sky, and taking a really intricate look at the way the ring was designed. With this dress, we want to have an element of surprise. We incorporated, again, the mesh motif, but then we used it kind of like a border of a dress, but made it blue. So you had that kind of approach to adding in a color without staying to the basic white. And at the same time, there's a little touch of something they've seen before. You know, something old, something new, something borrowed, something Birks. Working with Birks, we share something in common. So they have their special moments and we have our special occasions, and one can't go without the other. And you fantasize of beautiful jewelry and fantasize of wearing a beautiful dress. And when you can have the two of them at the same time, it's only going to make your fantasy come true.